because faith above reason suggests that you have reason to go above it.
Okay.
So it's not. It doesn't speak about what we like to attribute to faith, because we have truly, as good as we try to hide it, we have contempt for belief. So we think it's under reason, meaning when there is no reason, we fall into belief. Okay, it's an escape route of survival. Okay, of holding into something when we're ignorant, when we don't know, and when we are lazy to make the effort to find out what we don't know. Okay, so faith actually, the condition for faith is reason. You have to be sort of educated, highly educated. We have to be in our research of the Creator, his nature, the nature of our spirit, the nature of our knowledge, the nature of the reality of the world we live in, and actually the nature of all the spirit world that evades us. Okay. So first is the belief that there were some people who managed to escape the prison, the Egyptian prison of thinking that reason will suffice. But the reason why actually redemption happens in Egypt, it's because they still have many layers of deep knowledge, of deep reasoning. And that was actually the power to enslave and to imprison the souls of humanity. So it's a generous offer how to escape it, but you need to know what you're escaping. Okay, so therefore, true faith or true belief need reason. Okay, it's not sort of because it's a different language. Okay. Usually I'm saying it, I know I've said it, but we usually attribute belief to feeling or to an emotion. When we say about someone that he's a true believer or his belief is very deep, usually we think about his sentiment. But truly, in Kabbalistic term, belief is actually higher mind. It has to do with higher reason, not feeling. Feeling is the trigger. We need to get the feeling of no escape, of facing death. We have to have that kind of a state in order to truly seek or truly cry for a different reason, and meaning a different meaning to our life. We think that check. I'll speak about the Stoa a bit, okay, the Stoic philosophy. Stoic philosophy actually spoke about the fact that the search for happiness is not cannot be attached to circumstance. It has to be attached to virtue. Meaning it doesn't matter if you lost someone, or if you're sick, if you're poor. You're happy if you have virtues. You're happy if you're wise. You're happy if you're generous. These are the true condition of being happy. Okay. Because other things, this is something that you can actually acquire for yourself, and it depends on you. Other things are circumstantial. Yeah. All happening in life. So actually, as well, the word happy is very modern word in terms of the Greek word. It suggests meaning. Okay. So I'm taking it as a platform, or as something that was born at the time that, let's say, the time that Buddhism was born, 600 BC, and the Stoic search was born. What was the reason for it? The reason for it is actually the ascent and of Shekhinah, the ascent of divinity, meaning that our world became a world that is devoid of divinity. So self-reliance of what can actually, with that darkness, or that exile, feeling of exile, of humanity feeling in exile, what actually it caused? It caused in the evoluted part of humanity a vigorous and a desperate search to find meaning in, like, a child that was left alone. Okay. To how to survive. So it's a solution of human mind of how to continue to survive with supplying meaning for oneself. But on the other hand, when we speak about Israel, their search was how to bring back divinity into the world. And how to bring divinity back into the world cannot be within human reason. It needs for a different attendance, to really beget and give birth, to true meaning. Okay. So the root of it, and you can say, Sarah prophesies not only the state of Israel, she prophesies actually the state of humanity as a whole, when divinity will not be there. And this is why the portion of Emor in the book of Vayikra, when it speaks about Pesach, it's the light, or the part of the light that need to serve as an adapter, or as a go-between the light and the vessel, is asking for the vessel for the tiniest opening to recognize the need for higher reason.